Hi, it's Helen Little, and welcome to After the Show for a little more Helen. It's something that I wanted to do where I could be a little bit more expressive and talk about some of the things that may be of interest to you or share some insight on me. And last week I was on vacation, so I wasn't here when I heard the news about Prince passing. And he actually had an impact on me being right where I am right now at this minute in a career in radio. I first heard Prince's music when I was 16 years old. My oldest sister brought home his new album, and it was called For You, and I remember putting the needle on the record. Yes, a needle on a record, vinyl, 12-inch. And I heard him sing this a cappella piece, and it's like 8 parts, and it's all of him singing. I'm going to play a little bit of it for you. It's beautiful. Listen. You can see how something this beautiful impacted me as a child. And he was playing every instrument and he was singing everything, so I became a Prince fan immediately at the age of 16. And then when I went to college, that's when I first saw him in concert. I went to the Dirty Mind show, which I was like, I don't know if I want to go see this or not. But I enjoyed it. I loved it. It was amazing. Then, in my junior year in college, I filled out an application to apply for a job at a radio station. And I got the job. And that was my first job in radio. It was at WCHL in Chapel Hill, North Carolina, where I went to college. And the night that the program director wanted me to start was the same night I had tickets to see Prince. So I had to make a big decision as a huge fan of his music. Do I ask for another start date? Or do I give up my tickets and go for it? Well, I gave up my tickets and I went for it. And I'm still here today doing what I love. But more interesting is that about 20 years later, I actually got to go to Paisley Park and sit down one-on-one with Prince in an informal situation where he's sitting on the edge of the stage in his studio, and I got a chance to talk to him. I asked questions that were closed-ended, and he wasn't very talkative, so it wasn't much of a conversation, but a conversation nonetheless. So I was really devastated when I heard of his death. For one, he was one of those kinds of artists that was genuine. He spanned so many decades with his music. I really thought he was going to be around for a very long time, and I was just waiting to hear the announcement for the tickets to see the piano and microphone tour here in New York. Well, of course, that never happened. I did see him quite a bit, though. I saw him in concert probably more than any other artist. And the last time I saw him was at the Izod Center around 2010, I think it was. And it was a great concert. But I sometimes think that if I had taken the concert tickets and gone to that show all those years ago, back in 1983, that I probably wouldn't have been in the career that I love. I definitely would not have met him. And I'm so glad I did, because now I can also hang out with you. So a lot of people wonder, why are radio people so upset when artists die? Well, one, we sometimes have a personal connection with them, like I did in this situation, as part of my career and in actually getting to meet him. But also because, we play their music every day. They become a part of the fabric of our lives as much as, I guess any fan could be with an artist. So it's kind of cool. Anyway, I wanted to let you know that little bit and hear some of why Prince became one of my favorite artists, and let you know how I felt about his passing. It ripped me apart. I was on vacation with my sister, who first turned me on to his music, and we were standing in the kitchen, and I saw it on TV, and I was like, I can't believe this. I can't believe it. Anyway, I know you got other stuff to do. I just want to spend a little bit of time with you, and I'm so glad you joined me for my after show for a little more Helen, and we'll do this again, okay?